Ian, would you do mic'd up?
I would do mic'd up. I did mic'd up in 2020. I did the two-way for ESPN. Um, and it was cool playing the outfield, doing that. Like I was into it. I think you can. It helps. I don't know if it helps, but like Kike was really good at like talking through the game. Like it helps you think through the game, and you can kind of talk the fans through it, but still keep yourself involved and like locked in. I thought he did a really good job.
That's why Zach loves it, because his fucking best friend did it.
The best friend who doesn't know that we're friends.
Exactly, but you're still, buds.
Is it weird to say, like, not weird, but like it would be, in my opinion, harder as an infielder to do that than an outfielder.
Infielder has a lot to do. Like, I feel like you have a lot to communicate.
I didn't want to say it, but like, I mean, you have a lot to kind of go over. You're talking to two people next to you at all times, as the ball's I don't know.
I think it'd be tough to do in the middle for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think it's made for the outfield much more.
Yeah.
But Joey did it at first and was really good.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, that guy is one of the most like people person talking, like he can talk to anybody, it seems like.
Can you imagine a catcher doing it?
Wait,
that would just never work.
How about the sign thing? Well, a few teams are doing it.
Those the Pitchcom signs brought to you by GetRoman.com/compound
But
for
not
$15 off your first month.
Not actually brought to you by Get Roman.
Not actually, but what if it was? What if it was?
Ian, you know what we need to talk about that I forgot to remind you of last week that I need to remind you of this week, since we were on the topic of contracts a second ago?
Justin Upton's DFA?
Justin Upton got DFA.
Okay, wait, can I talk about Pitchcom real quick? Because I actually do want to talk about Pitchcom.
Yes, you can. Sorry, I forgot about that.
So the Pitchcom thing, some people hate it. I don't hate it. I think it's fine.
I don't really care.
I think it's fine. The one thing that I don't like about Pitchcom is that it lets pitchers work too quick.
That's what they were saying last night on Sunday Night
These
Baseball.
guys,
isn't that what you want?
No, they said like you're in the box and you're getting like quick pitched.
yeah,
Oops. Sorry, new tactic.
because like they have like is the catcher can hit it whenever, and like umpires aren't paying attention. Like because there is a rule that you can't give the sign until the guy's in the box, but like the courtesy is like once that guy's like getting ready.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, like when the umpire has time, you can't give a sign.
See, because there's multiple times where like I've gotten like the catcher like we'll make eye contact, he'll just quick throw down a one before the guy gets in the box, so like he doesn't have to give a sign.
Yeah.
Or like if a guy on second he sees he's not looking, like he'll just quick flash it.
Tom, if you have the rule book at hand, you could check that, but I'm pretty sure that that's illegal for the I think when the umpire has time, you cannot give a sign.
Yeah, let me go check my copy of the MLB rule book. It's right over here. I'll just go grab it from the shelf really quick. Right back.
Yeah, I think it's section 24 B. The Pitchcom does, like, especially for dudes that already work quick, they have the pitch really, really fast, and they are ready to throw. And I think that at times it's a little too much.
But the thing is, the MLB loves that because all they care about is how fast the game goes.
It's going to go from 3 minutes and 3 hours and 5 minutes to 3 hours and 3 minutes.
That's literally what this is all about, though. They're like, let's get it to 2:55 instead of 3:05. I'm like, oh, now people will watch.
I have a question. Ian,
What is it?
So you know how like umpires have gotten like they get fooled sometimes, like on calls, where like, oh shit, like I didn't know that was coming back. What if they had the thing in too, so they knew what was coming?
I don't hate that.
Imagine if they were tipping pitches too, like on accident.
And they were like moving to get behind it. But
Yeah.
it would be kind of good so they know like fastball away, so they just know what they're looking for.
That's what I'm saying.
I wish that umpires had, because they have the earpiece now that they hear from, they hear from New York. I wish in the home plate umpire's ear, it would be like strike, and they'd be like, that was 2 inches outside, just so you know.
But that's what I mean. Like, if
All right,
I feel like if they know
later.
fastball away is coming and you drill your spot and the guy's set up off the plate, he's probably going to call it a strike.
Well, they do that anyway.
Well,
I will say
it's a good pitch.
I will say the first 2 days of our series, the guys were really locked in. They were on it.
Was that? I think that was the day you had the walk that on Saturday, and I texted you what a pro AB.
Yeah, thanks for the text. Appreciate you.
Yeah, because I watch my friends.
Probably not. Probably didn't answer.
He actually did. He got cocky and said, "That's what I do." What were you going to say, Zach? Oh, Justin Upton.
Actually, it was something good about this series. Fuck.
Okay, let's talk about Justin.
No. I'm gonna go. The umpires announcing replays. Sick as fuck.
We got to experience one, and it was a big one because a run would have scored, and it didn't go our way, but it was a really cool reaction from the fans.
I think it's gonna be really cool, like in playoffs when it's a huge moment and it's like football. So you can go now. It's all you, brother.
Well, we whiffed this a couple weeks ago, but a day or 2 days before the season started, Justin Upton got DFA'd by the Angels. Was owed $28 million. Has been a solid, productive player for a very long time. Production not quite what it was, but instead of trying to, instead of anything, they just said, "Nah, we'll eat the $28 million so that somebody else can play." Crazy. What Briz said about no loyalty in this game, that's the definition.
He's still a free agent too, right?
Nobody picked him up.
That's just like, you don't see teams just eat money like that. Like they're literally just paying his contract and he's not, like they're losing $28 million.
I couldn't believe it. And I will tell you that our entire clubhouse is like, what?
I couldn't believe, like, and I'm saying would be a bonkers idea, but like, why not? I don't know if he has options, but like just option him then. Like maybe he goes to triple and hits 500.
You can't.
I think he's got 10 and 5 rights. You can't option him.
Oh, that's a rule I did not know about. Take that off our table then.
You can't there's once you reach a certain level of service, you can't get.
Have you reached there yet, Ian?
No.
That's low key a shot at you. I'm sorry, that was mean. I take it back, Ian. I take it back. Don't replace me with Scott. Still be my friend.
Bring Scotty on the pod.
How about that, Zach? How Ian's literally trying to steal Scott from us as a friend.
It's just sad, really.
Like we brought Scott to Ian, introduced the two, and now they're just going to leave us.
Scotty, I'm a big fan of Scotty.
Scotty's the man. I need him in the game more. I'm going to tell Ross.
Why don't you shoot him a text, huh?
There's no way I would ever do that, but I need Scotty in there more often. He's only thrown once, and what did he do? He struck out the guy he faced.
Rossi got a 1-game suspension too.
Maybe Greeny will put him in then. The Masters brought to you by Athletic Greens.
Yeah.
Green. Oh man, keep that in. That is what a smart guy I am. Go ahead, Ian. Read him it. Athletic Greens from the Masters green jacket.
Why don't you do it? Come on.
You're much better. I mess around too much.
This is your company.
But I can like feed into it. You got to hit the key points.
All right. Well, we need to touch on the Masters because what a week. And I said going in, if Tiger was in contention Sunday, every game should have been 7 a.m. and we should have been done by the time he was on the tee. Just mandatory.
He made sure Saturday that he wasn't. So,
but the Masters weekend, I don't know if you know this, but the Masters was sponsored by, it actually wasn't, but what if it was sponsored by Athletic Greens? Your favorite greens, my favorite greens. I'm wearing green. The Masters jacket is green.
I got a green shirt. It's like mint green. I had Athletic Greens today.
You had some today?
Yeah. Tom also sent me a care package of more stuff. I have like a ton of it now. And then there's one like this little dietary supplement squirter thing, little drops. I take one of those and then I make myself my little Athletic Green drink. Sip right on it. Tastes delicious.
Zach, did you get your Athletic Greens yet?
No, why would I?
Tom hates that.
Well, hey, I'm on a fucking billboard in New York City and I can't get any Athletic Greens.
I ain't on that billboard. Wouldn't know.
Let me tell you.
We'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that after.
Wait. Before we get into the billboard, I just want you to know that Athletic Greens contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything. Wow, Dakota, how's it taste?
It's delicious. I'm dead serious. I need Zach to try it. Zach, because you've drank green juice before. It actually tastes good. Like I literally I enjoy drinking it.
Less than $3 a day, and you're investing in your health. Everybody should get on the Athletic Greens train, just like Dakota is.
I'm like Popeye. I take it and I feel my muscles grow.
Let's talk about the Masters. Scotty Scheffler pulled it out. I mean, actually, I was nervous for him on 18 because I was like starting to feel like that how he must have just barely missing, but
See, but I saw a tweet that said something like, "Why not just 6-putt it and be like, I 6-putted 18 and still won the Masters?" Like,
I think that was
cool
Hamza
story.
said that.
Did you see he came out and said how Sunday morning? So he has a huge lead going into Sunday. Said he woke up and
4
was,
strokes?
There's only 4?
3 or 4. It was only 3 or 4 because Cam Smith made a push Saturday. I think it was 10-7.
No way. Okay. Anyway,
I think it was close.
He woke up and was talking to his wife and was saying, like, he said he was crying like a baby because he didn't know if he could handle it all. Like, just how much anxiety he had, like the pressure of the moment. That's really cool for somebody like him to come out and say that, like, just to prove that they're not robots. We're not robots.
I mean, look at it this way too, Zach. He's younger than us.
I really don't want to talk
So
about
that feels good. And he's just
How
won
old's
four
Scotty
of his last 6 starts, I think.
25?
I think he's 25, yeah. 24, 25. He's young.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, like, me and like Zach have talked about him before. He has the craziest swing too. Like his
He's got a
legs.
baseball swing. He has a
Have you
scissor kick.
Yes, it's insane how he hits the ball where he wants.
I love it. He was a UT guy, Texas guy. And he just absolutely dominated the entire week. It was pretty impressive. And Tiger's ovation on 18 was really cool.
See,
Rory's round on Sunday was awesome.
what was cool about Tiger, he shot a 71. He shot 1 under par, a year removed from almost getting his leg amputated. And then like he made the cut, and that's insane in its own right. And like it was just cool to see him like happy at the end of each round, like even Saturday and Sunday when he didn't play good, like he was smiling because he's basically like, I shouldn't be here. And somehow I'm still playing at the Masters on a Sunday.
It was such a feat for him to just be there and play, let alone make the cut.
Mm-hmm. It was sick. And
It was incredible.
did you see 18 with Rory and Morikawa? That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
That was awesome.
I also saw something that said like Rory forgot how to celebrate midway through he didn't know what to do. He's like,
I saw something. It was like
lefty throw.
something about jazz hands too.
Yeah, he like didn't know. He just he blacked out basically.
He was going crazy. But I mean, what a fucking round. What did he shoot? 65?
8 under. I want to say it was 8
I
under.
wanna
I think he
say
shot a
7
64.
under, yeah.
God, it's like low round of the tournament too.
Second
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, and to do it on Sunday and like right up into the top 5.
Can we talk about the Billboard now?
Yeah, we need to touch on this. And
Because that's bullshit.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised?
listen, I'm
so
an
out on
investor in the
I'm so
company,
out on John
okay?
Boy. I hope they hear this.
I'm an investor in the company. I'm a big John Boy guy. Okay, I'm a big fan of John Boy. I like the company. I like what they do. My favorite pod is the Compound Pod.
But
But there's a billboard in New York. Okay, it's pretty close to Yankee Stadium.
It's pretty sick, Bill. It's a pretty sick billboard too.
Pretty cool billboard. Okay,
I know how it could be cooler.
it has all of the shows on the billboard. That's awesome. I'm like, oh wow, everybody's shows on there. Even I zoom in, like, oh, the Compound, until I see that the Compound's in the bottom right, and somehow the artist who made the billboard decided to basically cut off not only Parce Rum, but also Dakota's name.
Insanity. Absolute insanity.
It's just unacceptable.
And I need you to Sharpie in Dakota's name on that bill. I need some graffiti on the billboard.
Hey, he'll
Anybody
pay
who's
for
listening to
that.
this, who's in New York, take a Sharpie to that thing.
And the
Hey.
craziest thing about the billboard is like you didn't have to, like, it's just little white powdered like
graphics that go over it. Like, why'd you cover it at all?
Hey, the boys have been getting the shit end of the stick since we signed. You have to just roll some punches, you know?
That's
I got a broken microphone. I don't get athletic greens. Dakota's name is blurred out. Like, what the fuck what kind of organization are you investing in?
I was going to say, you know what I'm pissed at? I'm pissed at Ian. He owns stake in this. This is kind of him.
Guys, I have a great opportunity for us here. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
You know, it took a long time for us to get in the office, to get anything in the office. We finally get, you know, a little bit of representation in the office. And then this happens. I thought we were headed in the right. Dakota and I went and visited. We got to see everybody. We got to meet everybody. We say hi. And then before you know it,
Zach went to the offices.
I went to the office.
We're making a commitment here. We're making a push.
I didn't even go to the new one. I went to the old stomping grounds where the fucking house that John Boy built was.
how many of the other pods have done that, huh,
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah.
I don't know. 0, maybe, probably.
What do you got? What's your defense, Tom?
From the submarine, Tom.
I told you guys right away. I said it was fucked. I'll stand up for the compound when things are wrong. I love working here at John Boy. I love our company. But that's fucked. I think I tried to do some investigating today because I knew we were going to talk about it. I didn't get a chance to talk to Jimmy or Jake. I talked to a couple other people involved in the design process. I think the reason they did that was I think they were trying to maybe cut out the parse because they're not a sponsor of John Boy. They're a sponsor of the compound, I think. And I think Dakota may have been like a
ricochet shot. I caught a stray bullet. I caught an absolute stray bullet.
It's bullshit. No, it's bullshit. And I will say also, we put up a couple things in the office from the Arizona trip. And Steven Brault's new Cub, he's up there. Compound not up there. No pictures of the compound. And we have together, like, everyone has almost like if you guys can imagine, like when you go to a frat, they have like those pictures on the wall that's like everyone in the same spot. And so
good. I'm glad you invested in a fucking fraternity.
Well, we have one that's like similar to that, and every other podcast is on there. And I went to look for our picture because we took a picture, the three of us.
We did.
Not on there. I did immediately go to Sam, who put it together, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And
hey, I'm actually a fan of that. Because I'm not in the picture. So
we could have photoshopped you in.
What did
we asked.
What'd she have to say for herself?
She said there was no active players in that one. It was only people who were just podcasters, no active players.
I am a podcaster. I'm not an active player. I'm sitting here rehabbing. You can put me in.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's a bad job by us, a bad job by the company. I think next week we need Jimmy on to have some accountability. I think we should bring him on and have some accountability.
Hey, do you remember, by the way, Tom just going off how much he loves the company, but doesn't say one thing about loving the compound.
I fucking love the compound. That's bullshit. Hey, that's not fair. I just get a ladder and go up into fucking the Bronx underneath the subway and start writing on the side.
Hey, Ian said that he would pay your fine just like you told Keegan he'd pay his.
Yeah,
dude.
there you go. I just want to feel like we're a part of the company, you know? I just want to feel like we're valued here.
That's where they get you. They give you money.
I'm too pissed. Let's get to the Sloan screen time. I'm over it. I don't care.
When was the last time you saw a Sloan flusher, huh?
Today at the field. You know my favorite part? Automatic washers. Don't have to touch the poop. You
Automatic
think about
washers
it.
all
I'm
over
dead
the
serious. Think of how gross it is to touch a public bathroom, to turn on the water. Someone just pooped. You can't turn it on without touching it after pooping, and your hands are dirty.
If you need an automatic flusher, if you need an automatic hand washer, an automatic soap dispenser, if you need anything like that,
Sloan.
You call Sloan, and they'll take care of you.
I still see Sloan Park every day. Beautiful ballpark.
What do we got? I didn't get a chance to see them opening day. I thought I would. What do we got for screen times today, huh?
4:52.
That's a lie.
I could show you my phone.
Zach?
6-7.
Travel day. I'll give him an exception.
Yeah.
Travel days are always high day. Like, that's just how it goes.
And I had to take my mom
today.
and girlfriend to the airport this morning,
Dakota?
so that's another hour.
What'd you say?
Oh, Tom?
7:45.
Oof.
I was on the phone trying to get.
Yeah, you're not making enough calls getting this fixed, though, Tom.
Yep. Child.
4:32.
Shit. You win. Fuck.
Yes.
I was gonna say I'm 3 hours behind you, not ahead of you. Damn it.
Feels good. Feels good to be the champ. That's
Team
Slim
flight
Screen
though, you're
10.
not on your phone on the team flight because you're hanging out with the boys.
We're chatting with the boys. I'm a team guy. Chatting with the boys. Get to know my teammates. Ever heard of it?
And you're rehabbing a shattered kneecap, so
My kneecap's fine.
Yeah,
well, now with the metal plating in it is.
Yeah.
Just kidding, everyone. He does not have a broken kneecap. He'll be in the lineup tomorrow. Heard it here first.
I will
No
be
way
in
of
the lineup
knowing if
tomorrow.
that's true. I'm just guessing he's playing.
We'll be in the lineup tomorrow. Quintana's pitching for the Pirates. Old friend, old Cubby.
Not know he was on the Pirates.
Yep, he is on the Pirates. That's episode 105. I love Parse. You love Parse. I would also like to give a shout out real quick. This is the end of the episode, but I need to shout out Obvious Shirts for opening their store in Wrigleyville. I got to see it a couple times. So cool. Fans were coming from all over. They had lines. It was really awesome. Connect Roasters sold out of all of our cold brew, which is cool. And cool to get to meet a couple fans and talk to them in there. So congrats to Obvious Shirts. And I love Parse. You love Parse. Remember that shirt that we made? When I say Parse, you say
Wrong.
Nice job, Zach. Good baby. We'll see you next week for episode 106, where Zach's going to bring on a guest.